Hi, so welcome to 5th of August, a very interesting trading day definitely. It's an expiry. So one of the companies जिसको मैंने अभी trade किया वो है आयशा मोटो. It 2700 was a very good, very good, this is a very good structure. अभी ये 2750 तक गई है. I think it will try to come towards 2700 और फिर एक रिवर्सल ट्रेड हम यहाँ से ले सकते हैं और ये अगर एक ब्रेकआउट फेल्ड ब्रेकआउट है तब तो बहुत ही अच्छी बात होगी बिकॉज द ऑटो सेक्टर इज एक्चुअली डाउन and as a result of which if you are actually going against the sentiment of the sector वो मुझे उतनी अच्छी लगती नहीं है. It was a momentum trade because it broke 2700, but definitely if you want to have a swing trade from here, so basically you should be going with the trend no matter what. So there are also positions getting created in Tech Mahindra, and also Wipro also made an all time high. LTI made an all time high. ये हमने कल डिस्कस किया था. ये जो स्ट्रक्चर है ये बहुत अच्छी एक स्ट्रक्चर होती है एंड जैसे ही आज सुबह ये स्ट्रक्चर ब्रेक की so it's gave a good move. Going forward 5000 may be a very good levels from here. Other than that, before we go into it, let's do a sectorial analysis first. So from a banking perspective, Kotak Bank, HDFC Bank, ICICIGI ये सब upper quadrant में है, and together with that you have Manappuram and PEL and SBI Life. So SBI Life अच्छी opening दी थी at all time high but unable to sustain. So going forward it seems like there are a lot of positions which are getting added in SBI Life और इसको definitely मैं SBI Life को अपने radar पे रखूँगा for the second half forward definitely on the long side. अगर इसमें ये जो dip आई है towards 1130, if it's able to hold then maybe it will try to reverse and try to go towards 1150 from here. Or from a weakness perspective, AUBANK is down, so this is something which is quite funny क्योंकि आज सुबह में कुछ experts का सुन रहा था and they were all suggesting AUBANK. जबकि AUBANK में हमने कल ही ट्रेड कर लिया था. So you have to trade when the data is forming and not after the data has formed, because though it's a very minor connection, so we have to see. It seems like it's getting in trend and there will be more weakness. Abhi 1230 पे है. I expect it to dip more towards 1220 from here. This is also true for all the finance housing, Bajaj Finance, LIC Housing Finance, HDFC AMC. Nam India also was a good trade yesterday, but it's not a good trade today. So you have to आपको तभी trade लेना है and not wait for next day. So it has to be done then and there. Other than that, you have INDUSINDBK, which is down. Bank of Baroda is down. So this is also a trade which was suggested in TV with 80 rupees of a stop loss. So we have to see. क्योंकि बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा का जो रिजल्ट है, आई डेफिनेटली डोंट वांट टू ट्रेड. मेरे लिए स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया एक बहुत अच्छी ट्रेड रही. सो आई वट एवर पोजिशंस आई क्रिएटेड यस्टरडे एट क्लोजिंग आई बुकड आउट एट 461 जो मैंने ट्वीट किया था, एंड देन इट फेल टूवर्ड्स 446 जहाँ पे जाके मैं अपना सब इंट्राडे शॉर्ट्स क्लोज कर लिया एज एंड व्हेन इट वाज फॉलिंग. 455 is sort of intermediate resistance. अगर 455 के ऊपर अगर रह के अगर ऊपर if it goes to 455 and if it is able to maintain 455 तो वहाँ से हमको एक अच्छी मूव मिल सकती है. So you can see from here the banking financials is all over here in the down segment, और ऊपर में कुछ चुनिंदा कंपनीज ही हैं जैसे कोटक और HDFC बैंक, बट दीज आर हैवी वेट्स ऑफ कोर्स, और आज एक्सपायरी भी है. सो द गेम इज ऑन राइट. आयशा मोटो you can see 2750, it gave a good move, 3-4% up. Together with that you have Hero MotoCorp and Bajaj Auto coming out, and Bajaj Auto 3800 or 3840 में range bound है. Today it seems like the only first day where it's trying to break this level, so this will definitely be in my radar. Or other than that, Aisha Moto is not ESCORTS. ESCORTS is also ये हमने बोला था 1240 is basically resistance for ESCORTS, और जब तक ये 1240 के ऊपर नहीं जाती है, it's better to stay away from this counter. और एस्कॉर्ट्स के रिजल्ट्स भी आने वाली है. It seems like there are more positions getting added, and so we will see ये किस तरह से how it moves forward in the day. Bosch Limited is looking is down 5%, and ये हमने यही बोला था कि अगर 15,000 Bosch was, see, first of all Bosch was a weak counter, and ये हमने लास्ट वीकेंड के वीडियो में ही डिस्कस किया था. एंड टुगेदर विद दैट yesterday also it was a very good it went towards 15,500 and then there was upper week. तो इसलिए हम लोग कल डिस्कस किए थे in our yesterday's night video कि Bosch में और भी वीकनेस आएगी, and this is exactly what has happened. वो वीडियो आपको अपर राइट हैंड कॉर्नर में मिल जाएगी और वीडियो के एंड में भी आपको मिल जाएगी. और श्री सीमेंट, so basically you have to understand, right, this is all this stock market is a story, right. यहाँ पे एक जो स्टॉक है उसकी एक स्टोरी होती है विच यू हैव टू रिमेंबर फॉर द लास्ट 10-12 दिन में क्या हुआ था, और देन ओनली यू कैन कनेक्ट द डॉट्स. सो दैट्स व्हाई समटाइम्स इवन इफ यू आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन द ट्रेड यू नेवर नो. जस्ट लाइक आज फॉर एग्जांपल LT Larsen and Toubro, right, अभी यहाँ पे is down, and it's so if you remember these numbers, so maybe 3-4 दिन के बाद Larsen and Toubro will be one which will come up with a strong momentum. तब ट्रेड करने में ये लेवल्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होंगी. जस्ट लाइक this 1630 to 1620 is a big resistance. It opened at 1620, went towards 1630, and now it's going towards 1600 levels, right? So these levels, if you practice each and every day, after a few days, आपको सब if in a stocks के values आपको already याद रहने लग जाएंगे. And from FMCG counter also there's not much happening. Tata Consumer posted its results, and so basically it's trying to move, but it's not in trend. That's not much of interest to me. Okay, Go3 JCB also posted its result, and so it's down. I also didn't like the result, but this is just my personal feeling. So let's see of all the companies. IT wise, IT is looking good. और यही मैंने कल बोला था कि कल जब, and this is exactly what I said, that only IT will work only when this Nifty will show weakness. आज सुबह से Nifty में weakness है, and so you can see that WIPRO, LTI, LTTS, HCLTECH 1060 from 1040 levels, Tech Mahindra and Infi, जहाँ से ओपन किया वहाँ से the open is low, and this is also true for TCS. So this is actually going as per the plan. So this is actually good. All the IT companies are up, and so there's so from a trend perspective, the trend is still stronger in LTI and WIPRO, but maybe the move of the day is already done, and so now we have to look of how to trade this further. Steel wise, Jindal, JSW, all the steels are down, especially Coal India is trending, and there are some positions getting added on the short side. Tata Steel is also down, and so Hindalco and MDC, so there's not much we can expect from steel. So and let's look at pharma. CIPLA is looking like a very good reversal candidate, लेकिन आज CIPLA की result आने वाली है. So it opened and it dipped, and now you can see there's a good buying, and now it seems like it will try to continue the trend. Together with that, अगर आप देखो, Sun Pharma is facing resistance at 800 levels, and also Cadila, Glenmark. So all these are having upper wicks over here. Granules is having upper wick. So granules का हमने बोला था 400 is a very strong resistance. Until and unless 400 is broken, don't think of I won't be entering granules. And this is also true for Biocon. Biocon is stuck between 392 and 382, and so basically this is near the lower half. We will see of how if at all it dips towards 370 levels. That would be a good SIP level for me. Other than that, APL Limited and Lupins are all down, so basically there's also not much support coming from pharma. So going forward, हम देखें कि जो भी companies trend कर रही हैं, अगर हम पर इस तरह से देखें, so these are the few of the companies which are trending. So Aisha is there, Tech Mahindra, LTI, WIPRO, and CIPLA. So these are few of the companies जो अभी trend में आई है, और Metropolis में weakness है, and together with that you have ESCORTS, which is weak, and together with that AUBANK is weak. Indus Tower is also weak, though is trying to get some buying from below 200 levels. तो आज अगर शॉर्ट करना है तो शॉर्ट के लिए बेस्ट अभी LIC हाउसिंग फाइनेंस इज डेफिनेटली वन ऑफ देम. Similarly, State Bank of India is from the data we have right now. It seems like this is going to have more weakness. अभी ये 446 में है, and going forward it can dip more. But you have to understand today's expiry, और expiry में अगर किसी को अगर गेम घुमाना है, so they have to play with companies like State Bank of India and INDUSIND Bank. So here you can see INDUSIND Bank has got a little bit of buying happening, so it might very well be that this reverses and it moves above 1000. और स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया का भी वही है कि 450 इज़ अ साइकोलॉजिकल इम्पोर्टेंट लेवल, और जब तक ये 450 के नीचे है इट्स ओके, इट्स वीक, बट द मोमेंट इट क्रॉसेस 450 then definitely the sentiment would change very rapidly. So these are few of the trending stocks, and from long trending stocks you can see that Lal Path has a very high upper week, so profit booking हुई है upper level से, and this is also true for SBI Life. I would be waiting for today's closing, but it seems like there are a lot of positions which are getting added in SBI Life, and from the looks of it, it seems like there can be more weakness going forward, and maybe SBI Life can go towards 1120 or 1100 levels for the support. And on the weak side, definitely you have Bosch. So though Bosch is trying to reverse after a 5% fall, but still this is definitely one of the weak counters. So a very quick wrap up of how Nifty looks. So here in the Nifty top runners, you can see there's big IT names which we have already discussed. Other than that, यहाँ पे कोटक बैंक है, और together with that you have SDFC Bank over here, Nestle, Hero MotoCorp, CIPLA, Bajaj Auto. So somehow this, अगर आप ऑटो सेक्टर की देखते हो तो बेसिकली आयशर इज हियर, हीरो इज हियर. हीरो में अच्छी 2800 की अच्छी बाइंग आई है, so this is good, and this is also true for Bajaj Auto. So maybe आज थोड़ा सा मैं ऑटो सेक्टर्स को भी ट्रैक करूँगा. It seems like maybe there would be some very good intraday trade coming out from auto. From weakness perspective, so here you can see in the middle branch Maruti maybe देखिए 7000 levels से buying आई है. Other than that you have ICICI Bank which is weak, Axis is weak, HDFC is weak, and so basically and so is State Bank of India, Hindalco, Tata Steel. So steel sector is definitely one of the sectors stay away from. और banking में State Bank of India और INDUSIND Bank, ये दोनों ही they're weak हैं. Of course Bajaj Finance is also weak, but I think going forward, since this is an expiry and anything can happen in the second half, so basically I won't be suggesting you to short it. From a weakness perspective, I think INDUSIND Bank में फिर भी रिवर्सल आ सकती है, लेकिन as of now State Bank of India at 446 is definitely looking weak. So this is how the market is poised. Thanks a lot for listening. Hope this video is going to help you in taking your trade. As always, I will keep updating the Twitter handle, or I will post a video if I get time. I think today I will get time, because the market is just going to consolidate for the next 2 hours from now. As and when I get a new trade, I will update and keep you posted. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye bye.